It was an ordinary morning when a 72-year-old woman was found unconscious in her home. There were no signs of illness or injury, but something had gone terribly wrong. Her daily routine, something that millions of people do each morning without a second thought, had put her life in jeopardy. The worst part? She had no idea that her morning habits were dangerous. This is a reality many older adults face without realizing it. Seemingly harmless daily habits can be more harmful than one might imagine, especially as we age. As we get older, our bodies become more sensitive to even the smallest changes in our daily routines. The things that were once easy and routine, like getting out of bed, drinking your morning coffee, or even taking your first steps, may now carry hidden dangers. For people over 70, many of these habits can have life-threatening consequences, and unfortunately, most older adults don't even realize the risk they're taking. This article aims to highlight the most common yet dangerous morning mistakes older adults make, and how small adjustments can prevent serious health risks. These changes may seem small, but they could make a significant difference in maintaining your independence, health, and vitality. By the end, we'll reveal the most dangerous mistake of all, one that almost no one talks about, but could be the very thing putting your health at risk. Let's dive into the first of these daily pitfalls. The first dangerous mistake: getting out of bed too quickly. For many, the morning begins with the simple action of swinging their legs off the bed and standing up to start the day. It's a familiar motion, one that is often done without a second thought. For those under 70, this is just another step in a daily routine. However, as we age, this seemingly innocent habit can cause significant harm to your health, setting the stage for a dangerous fall or injury. The body's circulatory system undergoes a series of changes as we age, and these changes make it more difficult for the body to adjust quickly. While we sleep, the body is in a relaxed state, and blood naturally pools in the lower parts of the body. Upon standing, the circulatory system has to work harder to pump blood upward to the brain. However, in older adults, this process can be slow, and standing up too quickly can cause a rapid drop in blood pressure, a condition known as orthostatic hypotension. When blood pressure drops suddenly, dizziness, blurry vision, and even blackouts can occur. In more severe cases, it can cause a fall, which can result in serious injuries. Edward's story: a close call. Take the case of Edward, a 74-year-old man who had been jumping out of bed without thinking twice. For years, it was just a part of his routine, but one morning, everything changed. As soon as he stood up, he felt his vision go black for a split second, his body swayed, and he nearly lost his balance. His heart raced, and for a brief moment, he had no control over his body. Luckily, he fell back onto the bed, but had he been one step further, he could have ended up on the floor with a serious injury. This frightening experience was enough to make him rethink his morning habits. Edward soon learned that changing how he started his day could dramatically reduce the risk of such episodes. The simple solution: a safer way to wake up. The good news is that preventing dizziness and falls from getting up too quickly is relatively simple. You don't have to change your entire morning routine, just adjust the way you rise. Here's a simple 3-step process that can help. 1. Take deep breaths and gently wiggle your fingers and toes. This stimulates circulation and helps your body begin to adjust to an upright position before you stand. 2. Slowly roll onto your side and sit up, keeping your feet on the floor. Remain seated for a few moments, allowing your body time to adjust. 3. Move your ankles and stretch your arms. Give your body a few seconds to fully adjust before you attempt to stand. This small but effective adjustment can drastically reduce your risk of dizziness and falls. Given that falls are one of the leading causes of injuries and hospitalizations in older adults, taking these extra seconds to ensure a safe start to your day can be life-saving. The second dangerous mistake: skipping water in the morning. Many older adults are unaware of the significant impact that dehydration can have on their health, especially in the morning. After hours of sleep, our bodies are naturally in a state of mild dehydration. Even though we haven't consumed any fluids, our organs have been working hard all night, and as a result, our body's water levels are depleted. This dehydration causes blood to become thicker and circulation to slow down, placing unnecessary strain on the heart, brain, and other organs. As the day begins, many people instinctively reach for their morning cup of coffee or tea, which, while providing a temporary boost of energy, can exacerbate dehydration instead of correcting it. James's story: the hidden impact of skipping water wheezes rage. A 76-year-old man had been skipping water first thing in the morning for years. He had always relied on his morning coffee to start the day, believing that it gave him the wake-up he needed. But as he aged, he started feeling sluggish, mentally foggy, and occasionally dizzy. At first, he attributed it to the natural process of aging. However, a routine checkup revealed that his blood pressure was higher than normal, and his doctor offered a simple yet life-changing piece of advice: drink a glass of water before having coffee. James decided to follow the advice, and within a few weeks, his energy levels improved, his headaches diminished, and he even noticed an improvement in his digestion. What James had failed to realize was that his morning coffee was worsening his dehydration, which was directly contributing to his symptoms. Why hydration matters. When we sleep, our bodies are still hard at work. Our hearts pump, our lungs breathe, and our kidneys filter waste. During this process, we lose fluids through both breathing and sweating. By the time we wake up, we are in a dehydrated state. If we don't replenish those fluids immediately, it can put unnecessary strain on the cardiovascular system, leading to complications like high blood pressure and poor circulation. The solution is simple: hydrate before anything else. Keep a glass of water by your bedside so that it's the first thing you drink in the morning. If plain water doesn't appeal to you, try warm water with lemon to aid digestion. If you still want coffee, drink water first to rehydrate your body before reaching for your cup of caffeine. The third dangerous mistake: drinking coffee on an empty stomach. Coffee is the quintessential morning beverage for many adults. It has become so ingrained in daily routines that it's often seen as a necessity rather than a choice. While it's understandable that people turn to coffee for that caffeine kick, drinking it on an empty stomach could be quietly damaging your digestive system and even your energy levels. When you wake up, your stomach is empty, blood sugar levels are low, and your body's natural stress hormone, cortisol, is at its peak. Drinking coffee at this time only spikes cortisol levels further, leading to higher stress and discomfort. Additionally, coffee's acidity can irritate the stomach lining, causing issues like acid reflux, bloating, and long-term digestive problems. Robert's story: the hidden consequences of morning coffee. For years, Robert, 75, had started each day with a black cup of coffee. He didn't think much of it until he began experiencing frequent stomach discomfort, including acid reflux and bloating. He initially blamed it on his diet, but after consulting with his doctor, he was shocked to learn that drinking coffee on an empty stomach was the primary cause of his digestive issues. The solution was simple: eat something small before drinking his coffee. Robert made a few changes. He began eating a banana, a handful of nuts, or a slice of toast before his morning coffee. Within weeks, his acid reflux symptoms diminished, and his energy levels became more stable throughout the day. The fix: have a small snack before your coffee. Eating a small snack before coffee helps buffer the acidity, reducing the strain on the stomach. It also stabilizes blood sugar levels, leading to a steadier and longer-lasting energy boost without the sudden highs and lows that can occur when drinking coffee on an empty stomach. The fourth dangerous mistake: ignoring morning stiffness. It's common for older adults to experience stiffness in their joints upon waking. After lying still for hours, your muscles and joints naturally lose their lubrication, and your body is not as mobile as it was during the day. This stiffness is a normal part of aging, but ignoring it and moving too quickly can cause serious harm. When you wake up and feel stiffness in your joints or tightness in your back, it's important to recognize that this could be a warning sign from your body. Ignoring it and rushing through the discomfort could lead to muscle strain, joint injury, or even a fall. Walter's story: a costly mistake. Walter, 78, had been an active and healthy man for most of his life. However, as he aged, he started waking up with more stiffness, particularly in his knees and lower back. At first, he didn't think much of it, assuming it was just a normal part of getting older. One morning, he hurriedly got out of bed to go to the bathroom. His knee felt stiff, and when he took a step, he lost his balance and fell, injuring his hip. That single fall led to months of recovery and physical therapy. The fix: take your time in the morning. To avoid this kind of injury, take a few minutes in the morning to gently stretch and move your joints before getting out of bed. A little time spent loosening up your body can prevent serious injuries down the line. This might mean rolling your ankles, stretching your back, or simply giving yourself a few extra seconds to ease into the day. Taking care of your morning habits. As we age, our bodies require a little extra attention. Simple morning habits can either keep us healthy and independent or increase our risk of injury, falls, and other health issues. By recognizing and adjusting the dangerous habits that many of us follow unconsciously, we can safeguard our health and well-being. From changing how we get out of bed to the drinks we consume in the morning, small adjustments to our daily routines can lead to major health benefits. By incorporating a few mindful practices, you can prevent falls, avoid unnecessary stress on your body, and maintain your strength and independence for years to come.